What is up? What is going on, everybody? I am back with the Mariners post game recap. This is my second time doing this video. The sound came out atrocious when I went and rewatched it, so that's lovely. If I'm not already frustrated enough with this team, that had to happen. And it was a poor video, so I'm happy to actually redo it. Before I get started, as the Mariners lose today 9-8, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Still about 40% of my views are from people that are not subbed. So if you guys can hit that sub button for me, truly appreciate it. The like button helps a lot. Thank you guys for all the support. You truly do. All of you help get me through this season. I also want to say I do my best to respond to every comment or thumbs it up or whatever I can. Sometimes I just miss some. I'm getting a lot more comments on my videos now. So there's times I was checking on my phone. Sometimes I just miss some. So for some reason I haven't responded or anything. It's not personal or anything like that. Just FYI, so you guys know that. Mariners lose today 9-8. Gonna be honest with you guys, did not watch this game. Sundays are really tough for me, especially the morning games. And then Sundays are also kind of a football day in our house. So we ended up watching the Seahawks. Thank goodness for them winning. I listen. I guess there were some missed calls. I know Julio had a home run that went off his head for a home run. Uh, Typical with this team. And there might have been some bad luck again today. I don't know. But yesterday, pitching shows up, offense lays an egg. The other two games, Friday and today, the offense shows up, the pitching lays an egg. They just cannot get it together. And this was a problem in April and May, and now it rears its ugly head again in September. Thank goodness for the Kansas City Royals, because the Kansas City Royals went into Houston and swept the Houston Astros. And my gosh, the Mariners still have a shot. They still have a shot to get in this thing. Beat Houston 2 out of 3, you're in really good shape to make the playoffs. Sweep them, you're in great shape. Lose the series, you're going to need help. Get swept, it's probably over. I think it's that simple. I think it is that simple in these 3 games. The AL West is technically not over, but I have just very, very little faith that they are going to do that. So, listen, if that happened to happen and Texas gets run down in Anaheim and you sweep them, then thank you, we'll take it. Right now, the focus is on just getting in. And everything's right in front of them. They have a series for their lives. This is it. We said these 10 games are a playoff series. These next 3 are legitimately not even like, ooh, it's kind of a playoff series. This is a playoff series against Houston. And before you get into, well, the Mariners are played awful, I don't have any faith in them beating Houston. I get that. I absolutely do. But Houston's been getting boat raced by Kansas City and Oakland. So their fans are probably just as down as the Mariners are. At least the Mariners' losses here recently been to Texas and the Dodgers, who are pretty good baseball teams. Houston's losing to the bottom of the barrel. And it's why I will say this, it's a good lesson on why I don't, when the Mariners beat the Royals and A's, I don't go, oh, whatever, it's just the Royals and A's, because you never know. Every team gets their wins from somewhere. So those wins absolutely matter. And it may save the Mariners season. They also have the tiebreaker against the Astros, and they have that tiebreaker game, meaning they play one more game than Houston. So everything's in front of them here. Win this series, and you're in really good shape. Tomorrow's Verlander versus Castillo. Then you've got Javier versus Kirby, and I believe Valdez versus Miller to close it out. Going to need a good outing from Castillo and Kirby the first 2 games. And hopefully that puts you in position to win the series. And then go from there. Find a way to win it. Texas series was a disaster. There's no way around it. Can't go get those games back. It stinks. I get it. I get the wild card isn't necessarily what everybody wanted. We wanted the AL West, but I do want this team to get in the playoffs. You're not going to get me to give up on it. I want this team to get in. I sat through 21, 22 seasons of no playoffs going into last year. They made it. I was happy. I want it again. I would much rather watch postseason baseball than not. That doesn't mean there's not issues to address. And like I've said, I will get into all that. We will have an end of season recap video. And if they miss the playoffs, there needs to be some conversations about some people. But right now, they've got a 3-game series with a playoff series with Houston here with everything on the line. And they got a shot. They've still got a shot. And you never know. Get in. Top 3 in the rotation is good. Maybe you can do some damage. So sorry for the short post-game recap. But what is there to say? Like, they didn't get it done today. At this point, like, you it sucks. I shouldn't say you just got to move on, because no, there's a lot to be frustrated about in this Texas series, but we got to get ready for Houston now. And this is what it's all about. You got to break with the Royals sweeping them. Take advantage of it. Take advantage, get 2 out of 3, and see if you can get in the dance and see what happens. See what happens. So I will maybe be live for the game tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not sure. Definitely have a post-game recap up. And let's go Mariners. Let's get it. You know, I'm we could be beaten down by this. I get it, but I'm gonna go. I'm going all in. Let's get this done. Let's get into the playoffs. Let's beat Houston in the series and get in. And Toronto won too, so you're almost losing out on ground against Toronto. So pretty much it's going to be Houston or Seattle. So get it done. Playoff series starts tomorrow. Let's make it happen. Let's get this team to dancing. You never know what can happen. I'm going to try and rally the troops here and do what I can. If you're down on this team, I totally get it. I absolutely do. It has been a trying month. But for as trying as it's been for the Mariners, I'm sure, and I have a lot of Astros fans that comment and watch my videos, I'm sure you guys have been through it just as bad, if not worse, right now. So 2 teams struggling, but both with golden opportunities to get in. One of them's going to get in. One of them is going to get in. Let's hope it's the Mariners. Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys probably later tonight with a Seahawks recap, and then tomorrow for sure with some Mariners coverage. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Go Mariners. Remember to like, comment, and sub. Peace.